Hi you guys, in this short video I just want to tell you a little bit about the background story of why I've decided to go with IntelliBed and also answer a couple of questions we've just been receiving after the article went live, including how expensive the bed is. Well, seemingly so. So first of all, the reason what led me to getting a new mattress was that I had a beautiful latex organic mattress that I spent close to $4,000 on. And I got it 2 months before my hip replacement surgery, which happened in 2017 in August, hoping that I would recover really comfortably, be in a very nice and comfortable soft bed. Because like after any surgery, you're in so much pain. I thought at least the one thing I want to have is a super comfortable bed. And one of the problems that I had related to my hips is that I used to have a lot of lower back problems. My surgeon said that most likely after their hip replacement, my lower back problems are gonna go away. I was 6 months into recovery. My pain all around the hips went away. I started feeling fantastic. But the lower back pain did not go away. And so, as you can imagine how frustrating that is for somebody who was at that time 44 years old, had such an invasive surgery, and the problem that I was hoping that was going to go away didn't go away. And so, talking to a couple of my friends who are chiropractors and postural experts said, your hips are resolved, it's all looking good. Why don't you look at your mattress? What kind of a mattress are you using? And I gave IntelliBed a try because they've got a 90-day return policy. So I thought, you know what, if I don't like it, not a big issue. I'm just going to send it back. I just have to pay for the shipment that came in to my home, which wasn't that much anyway. And I thought, I'm going to take the risk. And 3 days later, sleeping on a mattress, I started feeling so much better. In fact, my lower back problems are completely gone. The funny thing is that sometimes when we are used to living in so much pain, we forget how much pain we had. And I realized that, but also it was so strongly manifesting when I moved to a new home. I'm in my new mountain house here in Boulder in Colorado. And, I don't need to tell you, I'm alone. And so to unpack entire house while you're still running your business, right? And it's a house, so it requires a lot more stuff than just a condo, for example. I had to tell you, I've been on my feet for most days, for 12, 14-hour days, right? And I have zero pain. And for anyone who's been having shoulder and neck issues, back problems, right, that not only is it annoying, but it actually kind of steals a lot of your energy. Pain is an energy sucker. Something that I've learned also through my hips, how exhausted I used to be because of the pain from the hips. So that was the first big benefit that I started feeling right away. And many of you have asked, is this a soft bed or a hard bed? And on the surface here, it's soft. It's nice and plush. I think that's the right word for it. But it's on the inside that it gives you the kind of support that I needed. And what I've discovered is that as much as I loved my non-toxic latex organic mattress that was made from all these beautiful latex from Malaysia, and cotton that was organic, and wool, and I really loved it, and I still love that concept. The problem is that people who have postural problems, that mattress was not good. I was sinking into it. The other benefit that I've realized with IntelliBed, which was completely unexpected, was the quality of my sleep. I'm getting a lot more deeper sleep. So I talked to the founder and I asked him, I said, what is that about that deep sleep? Because I feel much more rested when I wake up, in spite of being so busy with unpacking and getting the house settled. And for those of you who bought a house that's not a new house, there's a lot of stuff to take care of. And so he said to me that the organic mattresses, the problem with them is that you tend to sink in them. And when you sink in, when it's too soft, it also cuts off the blood supply to your hips and your shoulders, especially if you're sleeping on the side, which I do often. And then naturally, because you become numb, unconsciously you move. You want to turn and toss, right? So when you turn, when the mattress is too soft, you tend to use a lot of energy to push yourself out in order to turn. And that was the problem, was that I kept getting out for deep sleep, back to REM, or even sometimes waking up without realizing that. On this bed, I don't turn. I barely turn. In fact, a few times I did wake up because the dog was doing something, and there was some sound outside. I thought maybe it's a bear, it woke me up, right? I got up and I noticed I was in the same position that I went to sleep in. So that explains the quality of sleep. Now, some of you have mentioned that, I don't have the kind of budget to invest in IntelliBed. I get it, and I'm not saying you have to get it. That's why I wrote the article with so much of detail of what are the criteria that I use for selecting a mattress. I would never go back to the organic one, latex, because not only is it not supporting me well enough, but it's also because they fall apart in about 4 to 5 years' time. I only used mine for 2 years, for a year and a half. So yeah, a year and a half. So I didn't have that experience, but I do have friends who bought it 4 or 5 years ago, especially when you have 2 people sleeping on a mattress. That mattress was becoming really worn down, and you could start feeling, the unevenness about the mattress. Really good indicator that it's time to change. So an organic mattress will cost you between $2,000 to $4,000, right? If the lifespan is 4 years, do the math, right? It's gonna cost you between $500 to $1,000 a year. That's the cost of owning a mattress. With this mattress, you're getting a 20-year warranty, right? And again, I'm not saying you have to get it. Do your own research, use the criteria, and then make a decision. What I love about it is what I realized is the non-toxic element, which I talk about it extensively in the article, right? And then the fact that it's got this postural support. And that's really what was important to me. And that's what made a huge difference. It is also a mattress that's hugely recommended by doctors. In fact, the reason why they don't have stores around the country was because doctors are the main distributors for the mattress, because they truly believe in that. And it changes their patients' lives. Any doctor will tell you, if my patient isn't sleeping, there's going to be no healing. So, back to the cost factor, there is, if you look at a 20-year span, and the founder and number of the people who have worked in the company, he said, look, I've been sleeping on this mattress for the past 17 years. And looking at what is it made of, I think that's quite likely. Anyway, it comes with a 20-year warranty, and that warranty, so if you look at the cost of investment, which is $4,500, you're getting a 10% discount, so it's about $4,000, right? $4,000 over, you do it over a period of 20 years, right? You're getting $200 a year. That's your cost of investment versus the organic one that I just mentioned to you. So it is a long-term investment for sure. There are financing options so that you can do monthly payments instead of doing an outright ownership. And again, like I said, if you don't have to change, don't change. But if you're looking for something really incredible, that's the experience I wanted to share with you today.